Good morning, good morning. I'm not sure how many of you are up yet, but I know there's different people's different schedules and things like that. But anywho, so I wanted to get on here and today is day 2. Can't wait to hear how everybody was doing for the first day and everything like that. So, what was I going to say? Today is what I like to call Tasty Tuesday. So I'd like to see everybody's favorite recipe. And if you are struggling to find your favorite recipe that's healthy, post your favorite meal in the group and say that you need a healthy alternative to it. Because one thing that I have found is with this process is, finding foods that I love to eat, but finding healthier ways to make them. So, like spaghetti, for instance. I'm a huge pasta fan. I'm Italian. I love my pasta. Okay, I don't eat it nearly as much as I used to in the past, but I still like it. So I've been trying different types of noodles and things like that and different ways to make it and different, different concoctions, I guess you would say, to find things that I like that are similar, that the rest of the family will eat, because that's one of my biggest struggles. So, I get it. It's a process. This is not something that's going to be like a flick of a switch and you got it. This is not a diet. It's a lifestyle change. And I want you guys to make sure that you understand that, okay? Don't think that you have to have this perfect the first couple days, the first week, the first month. Guys, I've been doing this for, a couple years now. And I still to this day struggle with finding things, that I like all the time and, stuff like that. I still indulge in my chips and my french fries and my pizza, but it's nothing like it used to be. And that's what this is about. It's not about saying you can never have your favorite meal ever again. But if your favorite meal is really bad for you, you just need to have it in moderation. That's all. So a lot of people have that, they don't want to get started because they don't want to never eat their favorite foods. But a lot of people, one, don't realize that you still can have them. Two, they don't realize that you can find healthier ways to make them that sometimes still taste as good. And sometimes you'll realize, like the third point was, that as you start to eat healthier, you're going to realize that certain things that you liked, you're not going to like. And people think that I'm crazy when I say that, but, burgers, for instance. Who doesn't love a good burger, right? So I always ate beef burgers growing up. Loved to have burgers. Excuse me. And now, when we go out and Raymond and Christian are ordering burgers, I order a veggie burger, a chicken burger, turkey burger, because you know what? I honestly feel like the beef burgers have no flavor. I feel like there's no flavor. All I taste is grease. It's so gross to me now. So as you do this and as you make changes and as you start to find healthier options, your taste buds will change. So don't get too bent out of shape, with things like that. Other things like avocado. Hated it. Thought it was gross. Never ate it. Now I love it. Yogurt. Could never eat it. It took me, if you guys have kids, I'm sure you've heard of this. Have you ever heard of the rule, you have to try it 10 times, you have to feed it to your kid 10 times before they're going to finally decide to eat it? Well, yogurt, I hated it. Hated the texture, hated how it tastes, everything about it, hated it. So I just kept trying it, and now I eat it all the time. And this funny thing is, now I wouldn't even eat regular, sweet, crappy, junky yogurt that's bad for you. I wouldn't even eat that before. Now I eat Greek plain yogurt. It's the most tart thing ever, but I add regular fruit to it, I add honey to it, because those are natural sugars, so it doesn't have that stevia. I mean, not stevia. The what's the word? Splenda. It doesn't have any of that junk in it. So, and Greek yogurt's better than regular yogurt for you, for protein and things like that. So, like, don't think that there's foods out there that you're never going to eat, because as you do this and as you get serious and as you really want to fuel your body with proper nutrition, you're going to want to try new things. You're going to want to, experiment and things like that. Like, I'm trying to think, like quinoa, never ate that. Couscous, never ate that. So don't think that what you eat now is the only thing you can ever eat. It just takes experimenting and trying new things. So that was my first point of this whole video, is to, post your favorite recipe, whether it's healthy or not. If it's not healthy, make sure you write in there like, hey, I need a healthy alternative to this, and let me see if I can help you find one. Okay? Or like, sometimes you'd be surprised, it's just a matter of changing a few ingredients that can adjust it. So there's that. And then the other thing I want to talk with is, that's one of the largest struggles, but then the other one is like, cravings and other things. So one struggle that I have on a daily basis, and honestly, it's the only reason I feel like my results have not been even better than what they are. So in my plan, I know exactly how many carbs I should be eating a day. But I am such a carb fanatic that I go over them constantly. It's a battle that I deal with on a daily basis. I'm working on it. I'm almost to the point where I want to like cut out carbs entirely, add more protein, so that way I can't go over my carbs. So, and I'm not even talking like sugar carbs. I'm talking carbs. So, but the one good thing is 90% of the time, even if I go over my carbs, I have switched most of my carbs, unless I am out somewhere and I don't have a choice or things like that. Most of my carbs are complex carbs, which means like brown rice, oatmeal, things that, break down differently in your body. So you want to stay away from the white breads and things like that. Maybe I'll even post a little thing in here about like complex carbs, so like what carbs you should be eating instead. Like instead of regular French fries, I now do sweet potato fries. And when I started eating sweet potato fries, at first I was like, I don't really know. Now I prefer them over regular fries. My husband gets annoyed because whenever he makes fries for dinner, I'm always like, okay, you make those fries for you guys now. You make me a set of sweet potato fries. So that's another thing too. Like, I constantly struggle in this house because no one wants to flip and eat when I'm eating. It's a constant struggle. I'm always trying to find ways to sneak more veggies in, try different things with the family, find new recipes for them to like. So if that's a struggle for you, I totally get it. It's flipping annoying, but you just got to work through it, and it's just a process. And like I said before, like if we're having burgers for dinner, I always have homemade salmon burgers, chicken burgers, veggie burgers, turkey burgers. I have those in the freezer, not all at the same time, just different variations, different times whenever I make them or whatever. So like I throw them on regular burgers, I throw me on whatever kind of burger I'm eating. So it's just little tweaks like that that you can do to make changes. I'm rambling on a little bit. So I was talking about struggles. So one of my biggest is the carbs. My second largest struggle before I started with Beachbody was sugar and your chocolates and things like that. And the only reason I don't struggle with them now is because of my shake that I have every day. And if you've been following me for a while, you know I drink a shake every day, every morning. Usually, I get the hiccups. Usually for the morning, sometimes for the afternoon or whatever. But that thing has really helped me curb my cravings and help me get through the day every day. It doesn't mean I never have a craving. It doesn't mean I never want chocolate. It just means that I don't have my cravings anywhere near as much as I used to. And people are always like, how can that be? And what does that mean? And why does it do that? And people are like, oh, it's like some magic pill. And I'm like, no, it's not. It's because Shakeology has over 70 superfoods. And what that means for you is that your body's being fueled with so much nutrition that it gets rid of the cravings, because a lot of cravings are based on the fact that your body is lacking in nutrition somewhere. So like if you're, I have to like look it up. I don't remember exactly what it is. I'll have to see if I can find the article for this too. But if you're lacking in like salty foods, it means your body's lacking in something like magnesium or something like that. So, you know, like that's why I don't crave those things, because I have proper nutrition. And on days when I am not 100% in my diet and my nutrition, I'm still drinking my shake, so I'm still getting fueled with all this nutrition. And they go around the world to find like the items to put into the shake. So like it has a lot of things that are not even from around here that your body is getting the nutrition from. People tell me all the time, like we had somebody in the group a couple, like 2 months ago, and she was so funny because she was like, oh my God, I thought I ate so healthy. I eat only grass-fed meats and, only veggies, never snack on junk, whatever. And she was shocked to see how well Shakeology was helping her, because it is insane how good it makes you feel with the nutrition in it and the amount of nutrients that you're getting from it. Because for you to eat over 70 superfoods every day, that would be insane. And it's only like 130 calories, I think. So it's like not like crazy or whatever. And so many other people come to me and like, oh, I need a protein shake. And I'm like, it's not a protein shake, guys. It's a meal replacement shake. And it has like, it doesn't have any added fillers or junk, because up until I started Beachbody, I used to drink this protein shake from Beachbody, from GNC. And as I was drinking it, I thought, oh, this is great. I just use it for my after workout or whatever. And then as I got more educated on Shakeology, I totally stopped drinking that protein shake, because I realized that half of what I was drinking was chemicals, metals, and just crazy sugars that I shouldn't be putting in my body. Like there was like this amount of natural ingredients in it. So you just have to watch what you're drinking when it comes to things out there on the market. Beachbody does have a protein shake that I do drink every once in a while as well, but it's all natural. It doesn't have any added fillers or anything like that. So my goal in life is to just eat healthier. It doesn't mean don't have anything, don't have any junks, don't have any fast food, don't have anything. It's just to minimize that as much as I possibly can. I'm a busy mom, I'm out, so I'm always looking for things to change. Like we were coming home from New York and we were starving, and we kept trying to find a rest stop for like something good, but we ended up stopping at McDonald's, and I was so grossed out. But I was hungry, I was starving. I didn't have any Shakeology left because I had drank it the whole time I was up there or whatever. So, and I did have my shake that day already. But, it happens. It's normal. You can't beat yourself up over one bad thing or whatever. So, like, I know yesterday somebody was struggling and had a Coke. And should you have a Coke? No, it's really bad for you. But it's okay to have it once in a while. If you go from drinking 3 bottles of Coke down to a bottle, and you have to drink a bottle of Coke for a couple of days to wean yourself off, that's fine. I used to drink soda all the time. Now I never drink it, and it actually upsets my stomach when I drink it. So those are just some tidbits I wanted to share with you. I have to go do my workout. I have to go wake up my son, or I'm going to be late for work. So have an amazing day. Post your recipes. I want to see what everybody's drinking. And everything else. So I posted a workout. If you want to do it today, post a picture of you doing it. Just check in, say you did it, whatever you want to do. I want to hear about it. I'll talk to you later. Bye.